Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning. Daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big uncle. All out a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, Mr. P.O. Sweets, here to bring you that daily inspiration, that morning, afternoon, evening, at whatever you listen, motivation, right here on the Good Vital Mornings podcast. I am here Monday through Friday, new show, 5 days a week. I'm here not to get you to your day, but to get you through your day. I'm here to inspire you. And if you want to be an inspiration to someone, why don't you do this for me? Like, subscribe, review. That's the first thing. So like, subscribe. If you're watching, make sure you hit the subscription bell and the notification bell, because there are a plethora of other podcasts that are on the Repurpose Network YouTube channel that you definitely should check out. And on top of that, why don't you copy the link and share it with someone and be an inspiration to someone as well. I'm super excited today. I'm excited because you're here. I'm excited because I really don't do this for myself. I do it to inspire people. That's the sole reason I do it, to inspire people. I know I've shared this, so my new listeners probably don't know this, or people who listen on my subscription, or the community, is the best way to say it, know that I suffer with depression. And the crazy thing is that I've used this podcast to encourage myself. I just throw on a couple of episodes, because there are over 100 episodes of this. I don't know if you knew that. There are over 100 episodes of Good Vital Mornings, and you can just pick one, listen, and just go through a bunch of them and be inspired. Be inspired and get engaged for your day. Pick a topic that you think that may fit what you need. That's why we do it. That is why we do it. And if you really love great podcasts, go to repurposenetwork.com and listen to the plethora of podcasts that are on there. That will definitely be a blessing to your life. You know, a lot of times we'll spend our time focusing on things that don't even matter when you figure it out on your own. And the thing I figured out on my own is that material possessions, they don't improve life satisfaction. Material possessions do not improve your life satisfaction. Now, it make you feel good. I can buy this, I can get this, I got this new car, I'm in a new house, I got these new sneakers. Yeah, you feel good. But if you make that your focus, and you make that the focus and become self-centered, you're going down the wrong road. Because grace, because caring and love and sharing has nothing to do with material possessions. Let me tell you what focusing on material possessions can do. It can bring you anxiety, insecurity, and really the biggest thing is emptiness. You become less grateful. You lose sight of what's important, what's really important in your life. Your relationships will suffer. The constant chase can lead to neglecting your own relationships. It causes stress. You become super self-centered, and what happens? You only attract what you are, and then you'll be surrounded by self-centered people. And let me tell you something about self-centered people. They're not genuine. I've often said, if you ever want to find out who your friends are, when you go through a tough time, see who's standing around you, who calls you. When it's a good time, it's easy. It's easy to be around when the times are good. But who's around when the times are bad? Because life is a journey and a roller coaster. It's not all good all the time. And if you spend your life worrying about focusing on just material things, it's an empty life. A lot of times, and being in the music business and talking to so many young producers I've trained over the years, I would often tell them, if you're not willing to do this for nothing and love it, then don't start. Because if you're only driven, this is with anything that you're trying to accomplish. If you're only driven by money, then when you don't have it, you will not have the juice to continue. You will not have the juice to continue because it is not your passion. You have to be willing to do it for nothing, for absolutely nothing. So I want to implore you, if that is where you're at, declutter it. It's time to start praying. It's time to start putting things into action and to change your focus on the passion that you need to have for your life. So, this title of this song is so apropos. I'm just going to play it before I even show you the title. Y'all should know who this is. You know who this is? This is Madonna.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think they're okay. If they don't give me proper credit, I just walk away. They can beg and beg.
This song is called Material Girl. This is off of the second studio album by Madonna called Like a Virgin, produced by Nile Rodgers in 1984. This record dropped, and this particular song, I believe it got #2 on the charts. You know, the cool thing about this is that this album is selected for the preservation of the United States National Recording Registry and the Library of Congress due to it being considered culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant in the day and age of the 80s. And it definitely was. Another cool thing about this is that Nile Rodgers, like a lot of other musicians and producers, use the people that can interpret the music. This album was a diamond album, meaning it sold 10 million copies. 10 million copies. And Nile Rodgers really got on this project as a producer because Madonna loved his work with David Bowie the year before. So it is very, very important to understand you never know who is watching you. You know, another crazy thing, and aside from this thing going diamond, in international sales, it did 21 million copies. 21 million copies. And this album spawned her first concert tour called the Virgin Tour in 1985. 5, which really made her not to be a candidate of the crew of the squad called the One Hit Wonder, because her self-titled album did so well. This put her in our hearts and minds as a legend in the music business, and still going strong. Still going strong. So this is what I want you to do. Find something you do for the love of it. Find the passion that you do for the love of it. And you go be great and amazing today. I'm going to say it like my good friend Corrado always says, be good to yourself.